So, 6th grade, a development from last week, the crowd scene. Two big differences this week. Take a look at the picture that you're going to make. What do you think those two big differences are? How is it different from last week? Well, one of the reasons is the people are more organized, and it gives the picture this kind of uniform look, like everybody's kind of the same, aren't they? And everybody's equally spaced out. Last time it was a bit more chaotic. And of course the other big difference is the use of colour, and the very intentional use of colour on just one figure to make that person stand out. I tried to make it a self-portrait. This is supposed to be me. I have my hair like that quite a lot, don't I? And a bit of a beard. So if you wanted to, you could try and put a cartoon version of yourself in the center of the picture. The use of stripes is also very important. The use of pattern is very important in this picture, and it emphasizes. That means it kind of makes stronger this sense of regularity and uniformity. So there's several stages to this picture. It does take some time. Be patient, try your best, and I hope you come up with excellent results. So we're going to start with some guidelines. First of all, we want the one central coloured figure to be in the center, right? So let's do our first guideline. It's going to be the center row of heads. Now I want my main head, the center head, about here, and then I've got space for kind of two more either side. 1, 2. Hopefully you can see that okay. Alright, now the next line underneath is going to be about, we want to get 2 more lines underneath, okay? So think about that, 1 here and 1 here. Alright, so let's put that line in. And then let's go ahead and put that 3rd line in. And the heads go in between, so they're staggered. So on the next line down, we've got 1 here, got 1 here, and we could have them going on the edge of the page, or just have the head just kind of, so they can go off the edge, or they so it's okay if they go off the edge a little bit. Next line is going to be the same as the top one. I'm going to alter the height of the heads a little bit this time. Alright, so that one is kind of much more above the line, and this one's going to be on the line a bit more, because people are not all the same height, are they? You know, we could change it here too. Could decide to make this person a little bit shorter. Remember, these are just guidelines. These are just guidelines. Remember, these are just guidelines. Alright, then let's go up. Okay, now let's move up the page, and we can have a line above, certainly, have another line as well. So let's keep it quite close, so we've definitely got space. So here I'm just going to push this person this way a little bit, and then we've got room for a whole face this time. And let's have a slightly taller person here. Like that. Good, we've squeezed them in this time. Final line. final row of faces. Alright, next we're going to plan the shapes of the bodies. So let's start again in the center. Make a neck and shoulders. So we want the crowd to fill up the whole page, so we do need one more row of people whose heads are really not going to be in the whole picture, but just the bottom of some heads here. So we're going to work on the faces of these people next. If you want to, you can use a pencil first and go over with marker, or if you want to, you can work straight away with marker. Of course, the option is always available. Last time we did all of our faces with the same shape for the eyebrows and nose, that kind of big looping shape. You can do that again if you want to, or I'm going to show you a different way of making a simple cartoon face. This time we join just one eyebrow to the nose. Make sure that you're halfway sort of through the face. Let me show you what I mean actually. This line is a bit misleading. The line of the eyebrows, the line of the eyes, sorry, should be along the right in the center of the face. So that's where the eyes are going to be. So the eyebrow is going to be above it. So if I draw the eyebrow line like this, alright, so that's the first part of every face, is basically going to be the eyebrow joined to the nose. The other eyebrow is separate. We can do all kinds of different mouths, of course. Little mouth like that this time. And we can have big cartoon eyes here. Yeah, so it's a different kind of face from last time, different kind of cartoon face. You can use this face or last week's face. It's up to you. Next we're going to draw of course, the rest of the face. Let's do this part first. So I've moved the chin a little bit there. That's just to make it look like that mouth is kind of connected to the chin. And yeah, so I thought the center figure could be, you could try and make it you. So I will add some hair. I've got my hair tied up in a bun. Ears, of course. And I can give myself a little bit of beard. Neck. Now until I do the heads below, I'm just going to leave it at that. So we're just aiming for all of the faces first. Another variation is the turned up nose. So instead of a button nose like that, we do it this way. Bit of a silly face, that one. I made the eyes the wrong shape. Let's just go with it then. Yeah, so now that we've got these faces all the way down, we can finish up the bodies here. Couple more variations here. The hair, I drew the hairline in first, and this one with a very wide neck. Let's have one with glasses now. Let's have some big sunglasses. Okay, so we carefully erase the pencil next. The next thing is to make everybody stripy, except for our center face, of course, our center figure. That's the one that's not going to be stripy. So we started there last time, but we're not going to start there now because we're not going to do any stripes on that one. I have a thicker black marker now. Just going to do like a neckband and then some stripes. Okay, now I've just been looking for little spaces to fill in completely black. So here, here, here. Now you've got to watch out for arms. That piece is an arm, but that piece could be completely black. Behind this girl's head. In this little space here. Just helps make the drawing make a little bit more sense. And then the very last thing to do is decide what your colour's going to be. I'm going for red and colour in the shirt. That's the finished picture. Hope you like it. Hope you like making your own one. And don't forget to share your work. I'm really looking forward to seeing it as always.